I'm at home right now, I'm doing my dishes, which I hate doing. Don't ask me why, I just hate doing dishes. I think it stems from my childhood. But I had to go to the store to get Brillo pads, and I got some Comet cleaner, because I had a different Brillo pad that I guess got, I don't know, like it disintegrated. And it like made this really nasty stain, and it's gross looking. And I ran out of my special cleaner stuff. So I went to the store. I was gonna go to Walmart, but everybody's freaking out. And I went there earlier today because I needed to get some, what did I get? Shampoo. I got shampoo. I got a bourbon flavored shampoo and conditioner. I didn't know they made that, so that's pretty neat. I wish I thought of this earlier, but I went over to Big Lots, and they happened to have everything I needed, which was Brillo pads was my main goal. And I was so happy they actually had Comet stuff. Today was a good day. Today is Saturday, if anyone's wondering. I went with my grandfather to this like a men's fellowship breakfast, I guess, you know, like a Bible study. They had big pancakes and bacon and sausage. Oh, they had good sausage. I don't know what those guys did, but they made some of the best bacon I've ever had in my life. It was just phenomenal. Am I supposed to leave this on here? Sinks and countertops. Brightens porcelain, makes solid surface clean, puts the glisten back in a stainless steel. Yeah, but what do? Oh, found it. For most problems, sprinkle on wet surface or sponge. Let sit for 15 seconds. Scrub and rinse. Oh, so I'm good to start rinsing it now. Now I have Brillo pads, so I can use those. But I did this breakfast thing, and just what it is there are these two churches that are thinking about joining their congregations and everything. The first church, their pastor left. I don't know the full story. But him and his family, they packed up and they're out of state. They're gone completely. And so they approached this other church, the pastor, and it was the pastor who left, came to this other pastor and was like, hey, would you be interested in considering this? You know, and they prayed over it. And I guess the trustees at that pastor's church talked about it, and they're like, you know, we're all for this. So now they spent the last couple of weeks, and from what they were saying this morning, they're spending the next couple of weeks, probably the next 2 months, honestly, seeing, is this going to be a good fit? Oh, that's coming off nicely. It was just really cool just seeing how people coming together like that. One, it was just, they're just hanging out to get to know each other. I don't know any of these people. I was just there for my grandfather's sake, and it's just, I mean, it's nice to be around Christians, which is a beautiful thing. But they had a small devotion over Joshua chapter 3, verse 4, which you wouldn't, if you read the verse in and of itself, it's not the most life-changing thing in the world. But what it talks about is God's talking to the Israelites, and he's saying, you have this Ark of the Covenant, and it's going to be leading the people, and you're going to this strange new land. With the millions of Jews who are falling behind it, he's like, I want you to be in a very specific area, which was, they said, 2,500 cubits, going in this new place, to be reverent to the Ark of the Covenant, which was, you know, God's dwelling place at the time, and as well as to be, the pastor described it like safety, to the whole community there. And it was kind of neat seeing that kind of analogy there, and also like what they were doing there of, you know, a community coming together with God in their midst, which is what we as Christians, you know, are doing. You know, the Bible talks about how God says, when two or more are gathered there in my name, there I am in the midst of them. Just like this morning, we probably had maybe like 20 men. I'm 90% sure I was the youngest person there, which is pretty cool, because I just heard a bunch of stories, and my grandfather, he loves telling stories about what is going on in his life and what happened in the past. You know, like he grew up on an army base out at the local airport back in the 50s, and you know that area over there isn't the same anymore, but it's like the area's still there. There's like a museum and there's like distribution warehouses and stuff like that. You know, and hearing this one guy, he was talking about how he grew up somewhere way north of here, and they'd be speeding around the mountains on these dangerous curves, and they kind of made a game out of it, and I was like, you guys are insane. But he was like, it was the 70s, we were all crazy, and it was just a good time today. Being with other Christians and being a part of God's work in the community, in our state. Oh yeah! Now it's coming along. That is beautiful. White as snow. So I like to see. To be completely honest, I get like really depressed and zero motivation at all to do anything. So once I start getting motivation to do something, such as we're gonna clean the kitchen today, I just full steam ahead and ram them. So that's what I'm gonna be doing tonight. The day was beautiful. I love this Bible study. I love being in fellowship. I love a good meal, like any of us. I got some Chinese food while I was out of the store. Feel all fancy. But everybody be safe. It sounds like our county is going into some higher level of lockdown. Somebody watching this and here, just be safe. Don't make dumb decisions. Like, I think this whole thing is phooey, but I've always had controversial opinions since this whole thing started. I won't bring that up yet. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. But that's it. Just be safe out there. Stay warm. Have some fun. Take care of yourself. Keep yourself mentally and emotionally well. Tell your mother you love her. Tell your dad you love him. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Take care of your own, your tribe. Support your tribe. Have a good day. Bye now.